a year ago this week, we decided that I was going to fly out here on my own and, find us a rental property. And some of the things that I realized, which are possibly around the Australia effect, was I hadn't been back in 5 years. So when I touched down in Brisbane and walked outside, it was a beautiful day. The sun was shining, the warmth hit my skin, and then instantly I hear birds cry, crickets, and that just Australian ambience. It's a feeling of like instant, everything feels bigger and nothing just feels so small, and I guess back in the UK, everything's just so much more on top of you. And just here, everything just seems so much bigger, like you've noticed.
I've definitely noticed as soon as we arrived, like driving from Brisbane here, just the sky feels so much bigger. It's hard to explain. I don't think until you come, you can actually understand what people are saying when they say the sky is huge here, like just massive. And when we arrived, we had, a couple of weeks?
What were you talking about? Alfred, yeah. Yeah. So, well, obviously we were here only, I think we moved into the house for 2 weeks. Then it happened.
Yeah. And then so it's the cyclone hit, as you know.
It was only a day or two later, we had like a bit more of just a normal thunderstorm. And I said to Camilla, wait until you see the lightning storms in summer, where the lightning's like every 5 seconds.
And I didn't really believe him. I thought, yeah, sure. I love thunderstorms. It's like my favorite. It's so exciting. And honestly, when we first saw it, me and the kids, we were like, oh, this is so cool. It's like fireworks. It is literally like flash, 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 flash. There isn't actually any thunder. It is just flash.
And the hail came as well.
The hail. Obviously moved the cars into the undercover.
Well, I heard one big thing hit the roof, and I was like, I think I need to because we've only got rooms in one carport, one garage. So I quickly whipped one car into the garage and one under the carport. But it then came down. Water came under the door.
And it even happens in the daytime here. So I know obviously storms happen in the day in England, but it's not the same. It's like I was sat in the lounge of Cruise. It was about 2:30. We were waiting to go to the school pickup. Looked outside. There was the most massive, clear lightning bolt that went down. I text Chris. I was like, "What happens in this situation? Like, is school pickup going to be the same time, or are they going to keep all the kids in until it passes? Like, how am I going to get from the car to the school without being electrocuted?" Like, I was pretty panicked. My heart was racing, and you weren't sure. You were like, just go for it and see what happens.
Yeah.
So as I'm driving towards the school, the sky's pretty clear then. I thought, oh, thank God, the storm's passed. It's going to be fine. So as I drive in, I just see other parents walking with their brollies in shorts and T-shirts. I'm thinking, you're very brave, walking in a thunderstorm with an umbrella. But no one seemed to be that bothered. And as soon as I get towards where we pick the kids up, the most humongous lightning bolt and thunder that literally shook everything came. And all the kids screamed. And I was like, oh my God. Arabella burst into tears, bless her. And the reason why I'm getting onto this is I've noticed Australians are so chilled about it. We thought they were just chilled about wildlife, but they're also chilled about their storms.
Yeah.
The cyclone Alfred didn't bother them, and the lightning storms don't bother them. So as I was walking Arabella across the road with the lollipop lady, she's crying, and the lady said, "Oh no, what's the matter?" And I was thinking, did you not just hear the massive lightning bolt? All the kids screaming. She's holding a metal pole in the middle of the road. And she was like, "Oh, it'll be all right. Don't worry about that." But she made me feel like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be so panicked. So the Australia effect has definitely made me realise, don't be scared of things like that. Yeah. Like coming to Australia, don't be scared of the wildlife. Don't be scared of the storms. Because everyone just gets on with life anyway.
So the other thing that's happening on the Gold Coast is down in Burleigh, which, is renowned across Australia, I'm sure, as a surf spot and everything. Recently, other people around Australia might not know this, they changed the chargeable time from 9 to 7. I'm going to cut to the chase. A lot of people were calling it a lifestyle tax, which I completely understand. There was a lot of school mums that were dropping their kids to school that didn't have to worry about, parking for a second, have to get a ticket on the school run. There was massive uproar about it. Anyway, so much so that the council has now agreed to roll it back to where it was, or roll it back forward to 9, I guess, from 7. But the thing is, they've said that they'll do it. It will take around 3 months to change the signs, even though the signs were changed in a weekend. Now, I was listening to the radio on the way to a job, and the first caller in on Hot Tomato on the Gold Coast was a guy saying, I used to work for the council and I used to put up those signs. All of those could be changed in 24 hours. So originally, when they were going to put this, change the timing of the fee, or when they were going to start charging, they said it was going to be a trial. So now basically they're saying it's going to take 2 or 3 months to change the parking back and to adhere to the charges at 7 until that time comes. So the thing I'm making a point here is the Australian effect, where everyone here, when they're upset about something, they shout loudly and things happen.
They together, don't they? The community.
Yeah. Community.
And overturn things that the council put in.
It just wouldn't happen in England. People wouldn't come together that quickly. Like, I'm talking, the parking effect was probably in for a couple of weeks or so, and then suddenly there was petitions, it was all over social media, and it's just great to see people coming together and saying, no, I walk my dog at 7 a.m. or I do a run on the beach at 7 a.m. and I shouldn't be charged for fitness or dropping the kids to school just because you want to raise more revenue. The community here, and Camilla's yet to experience her first Australia Day, which is coming up in January. I was here. I actually left back to the UK to get everyone only a few days after Australia Day weekend here. The thing we've noticed that, even growing up here, but there wasn't social media when I grew up, so my view of Australia was very Queensland based, I guess, is since having the channel, and we appreciate all you guys watching, by the way, the comments in terms of the patriotism between each state, I was aware of state of origin growing up, but we've had comments say, the food's not so good in Queensland, come to New South Wales. The food's not so good in New South Wales, come to Victoria. And then people in WA saying, no one on the East Coast knows what food's like, come visit us. And, we find it great.
It's very endearing that people in their communities and in their states, it's like their own world, not their own world, it's like their own country in the state. So it's not, Australia Day's not just being proud of Australia, it's being proud of your individual state and the competitiveness in a loving way as well, especially with the comments to us. It's very much, come and try this. It's going to be better than what you've experienced here. And I'm really liking that.
It's great. It's awesome. We've seen some, for everyone that's commented so far on our food review videos or reactions, whatever you want to call it, we've never intended that we would come to Australia and then start doing food reviews. We really enjoy it, and it's something that we can do and
experience
different things. And so far all of our experiences have been so good, but we are definitely looking to go further afield
and come and try your recommendations.
I think New South Wales might be coming sooner rather than later, i.e. Sydney, but we'll talk about that in another video.
So another Australia effect that's definitely had on me, as if you watched our last video, you would have heard that I said about I caught the huntsman spider. I was really impressed with myself that I wasn't scared. Well, it's come on through the kids now as well. Oscar has always had a love of animals, but it's gone to the next level with him. So in England, maybe he caught the odd small little
cricket or something. Grasshopper.
He's obviously obsessed with lizards. Lizards. In the garden, catching them. The other day, I picked him up from school, and this little girl came up to me and she whispered, Oscar's got a lizard in his pocket. And I was like, oh God. And I said, Oscar, what's in your pockets? He opened up his pockets, pulled out this huge lizard. Just normal. He was planning on bringing it home because he wanted to have it in the garden.
It's definitely had the Australia effect on Oscar.
So he's definitely full-blown Australian effect. So that was one thing with Oscar. And then the Australia effect on us,
on you,
on me in particular, is I didn't think I would be living.
Well, a year ago today when we decided to come
Yeah.
here, if I had said to Camilla what she's about to say is what we would be living with, she'd be like, no, we wouldn't be. I'll let her say.
Yeah, so we were watching TV the other night, and we've got an air conditioning unit just up on the wall. And the next thing is I hear this noise, which
So-
I'm not going to reenact. I'll let Chris put up a clip of it.
Everyone knows what it sounds like. It's like, yeah, I can't even do it. It's a gecko noise. She reenacted it perfectly.
Even in England, we had way more spiders in the house.
Yeah.
And so they eat that. So I'm assuming, thanks to our what's his name? Gary. Gary the gecko.
Gary the gecko. So Gary the gecko is staying.
He's staying.
And then, when was that? A couple of weeks ago now, wasn't it?
We've experienced another little wildlife encounter. So it's probably about 7 o'clock at night. The kids were just settling down for bed. And
It was a nice cool breeze. And we had all the doors open, like as in the glass doors.
Yeah, and then I think Arabella comes out and says, Mummy, there's a duck outside my bedroom window. I was like, what's she talking about? And then I heard it and I was like, oh my God, there is a duck outside. So we went and had a look, and it was the most beautiful green tree frog, which has just made Oscar's entire Australia.
It was sitting on, like, we've got a little board, but like these lamp lights that, like the solar panel lamp lights that lead the walkway. It was literally sitting, like, it's only like, 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres, just sat on top of it. Her window was there, and it's just making this
duck noise.
Duck noise. But it was so loud. We'll roll a little clip so you can see. So, yeah, the wildlife here.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And you don't need to be scared. Like, there's nothing to be scared of.
No.
I mean, we haven't seen a snake yet, touch wood.
Yeah, don't need to see a snake.
I think that'll be a different story if I do see a snake. But so far, been amazing.
Just the other night, and only in Australia, I guess it's a part and parcel of living here, is that my neighbour was just waving at me, the guy that saved the kangaroo you might have seen in another video, waving at me, come down. I came down, and he went, do you eat mud crab? I was like, who doesn't eat mud crab? And he gave us these 10 mud crab. They're all, they were decent size. And we just...
He'd caught and cooked them.
Oh, yeah. He cooked them as well. They were ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So we hadn't actually started cooking dinner or anything just for us. We sorted the kids out.
I think it was a Sunday night as well. And we were like, it's just tired. We were just about to start the dinner. And then a wave comes. And I was like, this is amazing.
How good were they?
It was good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Won't say his name, but thank you. You know you are. I feel like we've become quite Australian since being here, and we really do appreciate everyone that's come along for our ride.
The other day, we were driving to the shops and picked him up from school, so he had his school shoes on. As soon as he got to the shops, he'd taken his shoes and socks off. It was very hot, and he said, "Mummy, can I go into the shop barefoot?" I was like, "Of course, yes, that's." Australians do that, and no worries. And as soon as he got out of the car, put his feet on the concrete, he looked at me and went, Mummy, I'm Australian now.
But Oscar, he absolutely adores being here. He's thriving. Yeah, 100% thriving. He was he was always meant to be here. Arabella loves the food here. She loves Vegemite.
And swimming every day.
Every day swimming. What a better way to sign off than cheers.
Cheers to Australia and the Australia effect.